Hi everyone! So today I'm unboxing 2PM's latest release, and it's their Best of 2PM in Japan compilation album. This is something I initially was a little hesitant to buy because of how expensive it was, and there's no new songs or anything. But I'll get into why I went ahead and bought both the regular CD edition as well as limited CD-DVD edition of this compilation album. Alright, so first I'm going to share the regular CD edition. So I went ahead and bought this off of Amazon Japan, and honestly this jewel case, there's nothing super special about it, and I've already opened it. So this is the OB strip, and you have both of the CDs in this tray here. And everything that's in this book are just the lyrics and the credits for all the songs. So there's no special pictures or anything that's inside the lyrics booklet. So this version of the compilation album is basically the same as their best of compilation album for their Korean songs that they released last summer. So they're both in jewel cases, and I didn't do an unboxing of this. This is the limited B version that comes with a bonus DVD featuring some clips from their JYP Nation performances in Japan from 2014. So the DVD was the main reason why I bought this edition of this compilation album new. But the reason why I bought this guy new was because Amazon Japan has been doing these jacket size, or rather I think it translates to mega jackets cards for new releases. And so they're basically like little mini posters, as you see here. But I just really liked the image on the regular edition, and it was a little cheaper than the limited edition on Amazon Japan. And whenever they have these pre-order bonuses, they never mark the prices down for the albums. So I went ahead and bought the regular edition so I could get this guy. And it's not really cardstock that's in here, it's backed by cardstock. So it's just sort of a very, it's just basically like the jacket cards that you get like in TVXQ Japanese albums, just blown up. Okay, so now for the limited CD-DVD edition. So I haven't opened this yet, but this is what the nice box packaging looks like. And the two CD discs, so let me zoom in on what's on here. So these two discs for the CD should be the same as the regular edition, but you get two different DVD discs, which is why this was so much more expensive than the regular CD edition. So you get all the music videos that they've uploaded onto YouTube, though some of them like Milky Way Galaxy and Promise I'll Be, and I think My House and maybe a few others. Not all the regions have access to these on YouTube. So I live in the US, and unless you're using like a VPN or something, you can't really watch these music videos from here. So it's nice to have these on an actual disc. Though I would have preferred Blu-ray quality, or just having these on YouTube at 1080p instead of a DVD disc, but I'm glad I at least have some of these now. And then there's also some bonus footage from their surprised party document movie. So I think this is behind the scenes of when they released the Japanese version of Go Crazy. And then on the second disc, there's some more bonus footage that I don't think they've released before. So it'd be nice to see these for the first time soon. Alright, so this is in a nice box shell, and it's some sturdy kind of cardboard, so it's not like super hard, but it holds its structure up pretty nicely. And so we have this nice booklet, and this houses all the discs here. So I won't get into this part too much. So let's get into the photo book. Alright, so now into the photo book, which the outside cover is just basically gray. And we start off with just what's on all the discs and all the lyrics and credits for the songs featured on this compilation album. And then there's a nice photo shoot. And this photo book's much larger than I was expecting. I don't remember when I was ordering this if they disclosed how many pages this photo book had, but nice to have some new images of 2PM. Though I kind of wish the photo book had less white space. And if all the pictures just filled up everything or the entire page. But I guess they're trying to be artsy. And the pages are actually quite thick and have a nice gloss to them. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm so tired of seeing Juno in this acorn hair, just in like everything since 2016, basically, for group things. Lastly, we have Chansung, and just like seeing all the memories in the picture frames behind them. And okay, so it looks like for disc 2, we have the rest of the credits, and then the end. So I mentioned how I didn't buy the limited CD edition on Amazon Japan. Instead, I ordered it from HMV because it had a nice discount, and they had a really nice promo, which I could use a lot of coupons to further discount this album. So I didn't have to spend like $100 on it, which was nice. But most stores outside of Amazon Japan came with a clear file bonus, and so they all come with a group image on one side and then a random member on the other side. So the member I got was Wooyoung, and I don't really collect clear files. I sort of just take the ones I get from pre-order benefits or whatnot. So I don't really intend to get all the members, but I'm glad to have Wooyoung's here. And the other reason, I guess, why I didn't go with the mega jacket card from Amazon Japan for this edition was because you basically get this image kind of blown up from the cover here on the clear file. So I think this was probably a better benefit to get with the limited edition rather than the jacket card. And then lastly, I didn't really talk about the songs that were included on this. So 2PM has a very extensive Japanese discography, and you can actually listen to it all on Spotify, which is great because for so long it was really hard to be exposed to any of 2PM's Japanese stuff because of restrictions on YouTube, and just there was no promotion really for it outside of Japan. But there's a really good selection here, in my opinion. They of course have all the title tracks included that came with music videos, so that's kind of the bulk of the songs here. But they have some pretty good ones for the B-sides. Like you have Merry Go Round, which is a fan favorite. This Is Love, Stay With Me, Beautiful Day, Forever. So there's a lot of good B-side tracks I think they selected for this. Does it have all my favorite songs? No. I did a compilation video on my channel of what my favorite Japanese songs were, roughly. So you guys know not all of my favorite songs were included in this. But I think if you were looking to just get some of 2PM's best songs, this is certainly a release you could consider getting. But to be honest, it's much cheaper to buy their older albums used than buy this new compilation album with just a fraction of their Japanese discography. But the bonuses, I think, especially from the DVD discs, really makes this worthwhile if you're someone who's a big fan of 2PM. And so that was everything for this unboxing. There's also a fan club exclusive LP-sized version of this album that I unfortunately couldn't get because of how restricted that album was, since I think they only allowed fan club members to get 2 copies max, and it was personalized with their names on it. But from my understanding, it's just more of a collecting piece. It doesn't come with any additional songs or DVD footage. And you can get it personalized with your name, which made it special for Japanese hotties to have in their collections. As I mentioned earlier, this is not really an essential thing to get for your collection unless you're someone who heavily collects 2PM or wants to watch some of the footage that was on the DVD limited edition. But it's nice to see 2PM still releasing things despite their group hiatus, and also seeing them chart really well. So I don't know how many of you guys saw, but on the Oricon, or however you pronounce that, Japanese charts, they did very well. It was ranked very high when it was released, and I believe Tower Records also had it released very high up on their weekly charts, which is really exciting to see since 2PM haven't released any new material as a group since 2016. So it's been, I guess, nearly 3.5 years since they've promoted as a group in Japan. So it's nice to see that with this, and also My House doing really well in Korea, and them being sort of reverse trend idols, to see that the public is still anticipating their return as a group next year. So that makes me and all the other hotties out there very happy to see that they're getting the recognition that they deserve, and a lot of anticipation for when they come back. But that is it for this unboxing, and until my next one, bye guys.